Welcome to this James Cook University graduation ceremony. Please ensure that all electronic devices are switched off. Graduates, you are reminded that protocol requires that you take off your mortarboard bonnet for the national anthem. Would the Assembly please stand for the entrance of the academic procession?
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I'd like to apologise for the few minutes we've been delayed, and we'll get this underway. Welcome to this James Cook University graduation ceremony. Would you please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem? Thank you, and please be seated. James Cook University acknowledges Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people as the first inhabitants of this country. We pay our respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we stand today. In the spirit of reconciliation, we also acknowledge the valuable contribution that the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people continue to make to James Cook University and the broader community. Chancellor, we are assembled here today to confer James Cook University degrees. May I take this opportunity to introduce members of the official party. My name is Kevin Anderson. I am the Director of the Brisbane campus and today's ceremony marshal. On my right, Professor Elizabeth Spencer, Acting Dean of the College of Business, Law and Governance. Professor Marcus Lane, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. Dr. Ashley Orth, Senior Associate Dean, Academic. Chancellor, Mr. Bill Tweddell. Mr. Michael Kasperwitz. Mr. Kasperwitz will deliver the occasional address. Professor Ian Gordon, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Tropical Environment and Societies. Ms. Serena Russo, Founder, Managing Director of the Serena Russo Group. Professor Stephen Naylor, Chair of the University Academic Board. Seated behind the official party are members of the university staff. Chancellor, I invite you to address the Assembly.
Distinguished occasional speaker, Mr. Michael Kaprovitz, Ms. Serena Russo, the founder and managing director of Serena Russo Group, Chair of Academic Board, Professor Stephen Naylor, other members of the official party, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, parents, and most important of all, graduating students. Graduations are wonderful occasions. This is my fourth Brisbane graduation ceremony as Chancellor of James Cook University, and it's a great joy for me to be back in the city of my birth, to welcome you all and to preside over this ceremony. I'm also delighted that Mr. Kaprovitz, the Managing Director of Venture India, also Director of the Board of Cricket Australia and Director of the Australia-India Council, has done us the honour of agreeing to deliver today's occasional address, and I very much look forward to hearing from him later in our program. The 4.5 years that my family and I spent in India, where I worked for the Australian High Commission in New Delhi, were among the best years of my life, so I can identify with Mr. Kaprovitz's commitment to that wonderful country. I'm also looking forward very much to the graduate address by Ms. Zain Abdurrasad. I heard just a few weeks ago that Brisbane has been named at number 21 in a new ranking of world cities for its abundant green spaces, its thriving cultural centres, and its outdoor lifestyle. This new ranking just tells what many of us knew and have known for years, though, and that is that Brisbane is a fantastic city. JCU is pleased to work in association with the Russo Higher Education Proprietary Limited, which operates the JCU Brisbane campus, and with JCU oversight, teaches JCU programs here in Brisbane. There's a lot of good things about being Chancellor of my alma mater and having the opportunity to welcome our latest graduates, you, to our alumni network is among the best of them. Last night I had the great privilege of meeting members of our current Brisbane alumni at our annual JCU Brisbane alumni event at Old Government House, and to hear about their journeys after their graduation. I'm very proud of the achievements of all our alumni, and I'm particularly proud of all of you for your dedication to your studies and for maintaining your focus so that you could be here today. And on that note, I'd like to talk to you just a little bit about after graduation, because there's no turning back now. Life after graduation brings all kinds of responsibilities and challenges. You'd all be experiencing that already. Fortunately for you, though, the evidence is clear that JCU graduates continue to enjoy some of the highest employment rates in Australia and are highly valued by employers around the world for their combination of academic skills, practical experience, and strong communication and technical skills. After all, James Cook University, your university, our university, is a leading university internationally. We are ranked in the top 2% of universities worldwide by the respected academic ranking of world universities produced by the Shanghai Jiao Tong University. So I'd like to commend you, all students present this afternoon, for choosing James Cook University in the first place. You deserve to be proud of your achievement in soon joining the important family to which I refer, the family of JCU graduates, our alumni, and to take pride in your association with the university in the same way that former JCU graduates, including our outstanding alumni, feel proud about our university. A family which in just over a year and a half's time will be 50 years old. This anniversary will add potency and clarity to our ambition to be one of the great universities of the tropics, committed to helping its students reach their goals and to seize their place in the world. And by all measures, it's an outstanding family. You see, our alumni, the family you will soon be joining, are playing vital roles in Australia's future success as professionals in all walks of life, as business people, educators, diplomats, vice-chancellors, chancellors, community leaders and chief executives, not just in our country, but in many others besides. Soon, so many other priorities will be pressing in on you. That's happening already, I'm sure. But after graduation, please do stay in touch through our alumni network. You are JCU's next generation of leaders and game changers, and your university and other alumni, like my wife, Chris, who's with me here today, want to be able to follow your achievements and to take pride in you as well. I've no doubt that, like so many alumni before you, you too will be able to bring the power of your education to bear on issues of great significance to your communities. Shortly, I'll be called upon to stand before you, our graduands, and admit you to your respective awards. That will be the exact moment at which you graduate. You go from being a graduand to being a graduate. And it's the time for your family, your friends, your supporters to applaud and cheer you with all the energy they can muster. I look forward to shaking your hands later and to welcoming you to the JCU alumni family. Thank you.
Chancellor, I call upon the Chair of the Academic Board to present candidates for their respective degrees.
Will all candidates for awards please stand? Chancellor, I certify to you and to the University that all the candidates approved by the Colleges of Business Law and Governance and Science and Engineering have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the University, and I ask that you admit them to their respective awards.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit all candidates so approved to their respective awards.
Will all graduates please be seated?
Chancellor, I invite Professor Elizabeth Spencer to present College of Business, Law and Governance graduates.
Chancellor, I present graduates awarded the degree of Diploma of Higher Education. Cleophas Kabanda. Chancellor, I present a graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business, Robert Edward Williams. Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business. Awarded the Academic Medal, Bachelor Coursework, Rahu Arora. Gurpreet Singh Brar. Tilin Gi Bui. Wen Xian Chen. Yuhan Dong. Benjamin James Durling. Wu Ziryi. Kiranjot Kaur. Biyu Kong. Lee Bowen. Yiwen Lee. Chithana Chatharangani Liawanawani Arashige. Katie Rochelle Matthews. Daria Mikhailova. Rishi Nazra. An Tuet Nguyen. Hugh Chien Hui Nguyen. Thu Queen Nguyen. Shu Osaki. Won Chung Haren. Jaspreet Singh Saini. Varun Shrilal. Thin Yor Te. Tegan Jade Tramachi. Wai Yuen Sung. Leah May War. Wu Gung Yu. Shral Yu Wu. Zhu Si. Carrie Lee Marie O'Brien. Emma Kathleen O'Toole. Emma Joanne Sutton. Shelley Rose Brayo. Awarded the Academic Medal Bachelor Coursework, Victoria Claire Morwood. Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Laws. Emma Sophia Doyle. Alexandra Lee Pascoe. Prashanta Acharya. Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Prashanta Acharya. Alejandro Antonio Acosta Gomez. Siddhartha Ayasola. Simi Aurora. Manjit Kaur Orjila. Vikrant Bansal. Shivani Bandari. Carlos Benjamin Cardornigna. Akanksha Chanan. Suraj Chetparambil Jayachadran. Stella Changtham. Davinder Singh. Amanpreet Singh Ganda. Aishi Mirai Gunan. Gurpreet Singh. Harmanpreet Kaur. Lam Dien Hun. Bharath Babu Kanderi. Kiran Deep Kaur. Praveen Shastri Krishna Shastri Subramanya. Yumang Liao. Mandeep Kaur. Akash Jayesh Patel. Gutham Payandi Kathiravan. T. Zuen Jiang Farm. Benchafon Fupanfa. Ishit Pradeep. Afshan Kwayum. Visak Radhakrishnan Pillai. Radhika. Razwinder Kaur. Ranjit Kumar. Ranjit Singh. Pham Thi Kiang. Kaue Louise Santin. Ramanjot Singh Sohi. Jarith Shrejith Kumar. Vijay Kumar. Haiding Yu. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Laws, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Conflict Management and Resolution graduates.
Chancellor, I invite Professor Marcus Lane to present the College of Science and Engineering graduates.
Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Information Technology. Amarjit Kaur. Babita. Maninder Kaur Baal. Sukhbir Singh Baal. Kritpal Bhati. Mani Bansal. Deepa. And with academic medal, Master's coursework, Tan Nguyen Zor. Shanil Frank. Gagan Deep. Anukrit Gaur. Pushpinder Singh Grewal. Mohit Gulati. Hamanjit Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Inderpreet Kaur. Shamal Ashen Judah Jayawardena Giki Yanage. Siting Jha. Abish Kundinya Kaluru. Karan Lakhanpal. Lee Tai Hong Ngok. Yu Leo. Navjot Kaur. Diniti Ovidgala Vinartanage. Swastik Kuma Panda. Priyanka Dev Kapadia. Mandeep Kaur Panda. Ranjit Kaur. Ravinderjit Singh Sangha. Githin Shahji. Kiran Sheshta. Majid Tahir. Ajit Singh Jasbir Singh Saroi. Smitu Khanna. Sahil Saini. Harmanpreet Kaur. Sahiti Kaluvala. Dolicinta Wanjiru Njuru. Surinder Panwar. Vignesh Kumar Tangaraj. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the College of Science and Engineering graduates.
Chancellor, I invite Professor Elizabeth Spencer to present the remainder of the College of Business, Law and Governance graduates.
Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of International Tourism and Hospitality Management. Dewey Muhammad Barka. Devender. Ashwin Yadav Gagana Boina. Mithila Halder. Mandir Singh. Dinesh Sandhu. Jutanad Paisarn Chitkul. Yash Mukund Namjoshi. Arun Satish. Rajan Sharma. Praveen Kumar Suman. Abhishek Tamburni. Tibutran. Tibutran. Ni Trin. Zain Abdusarad. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Forgive me, Chancellor. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of International Tourism and Hospitality Management, Master of Business Administration, awarded the Academic Medal, Master's Coursework, Zain Abdusarad. Pratius Bandari. Shanali De Silva. Satwik Amrut Davara Pali. Michael Jr. Fernandez. Akshiti's Garg. Ti Hui Huang. Thayodya Ashani Kahawiguru. Gagandeep Singh Man. Jishnu Rajan. Shu Jur. Vindya Uthpala Thalatanani Ralajaj. Eshant Thapa. Jason Thomas. Siddharth Jyotish Nar. Zirhao Zheng. Dona Virajani Nadisha Wijanmana Basnaaki. Mohit Dingra. Ricardo Franz Rockenbach. Jason Go. Sandeep Kaur Golar. Iranjit Kaur. Rupinder Kaur. Santosh Sangwan. Satvir Singh. Davinder Sharma. Deepak Sharma. Kamaljit Kaur. Vanita Sharma. Nirmala Shrestha. Rajan Shrestha. Kulvinder Singh Sidhu. Vinod Das. Roshini Vora. Avisha Wadwa. Isuri Induleka Wendakun Mudiyanse Laja. Viba Yadav. Yucheng Zhang. Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Professional Accounting, Master of Business Administration, Kathleen Kalayag Arambulo. Abhishek Bajaj. Haritika Bajwa. T. Big Feng Bui. Jirin Carol Champakas Cyril Philip. Abhimanyu Chowdhury. Lehonlin Duan. Surendra Dometi. Ritika Dongre. Manu George. Kumar Shankar Gowda. Tarun Gupta. Gursimran Kaur. Vishnu Maya Gurung. Inderpreet Kaur. Jiao Aiping. Inderpreet Kaur. Yagina Mahajan. Mai Huang Kahan. Roshan Raj Mehta. Navneet. Awarded Academic Medal Master's Coursework, T. Tue An Nguyen. Bhupesh Ori. Tripti Ghanshyam Papnoy. Parampreet Kaur. Bodan Savchuk. Rajesh Shrestha. Leibial Wenzen. Chaturika Sandanurani Withanaji. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the College of Business, Law and Governance graduates.
Chancellor, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Michael Kasprowicz. Mr. Kasprowicz is a former Australian Test cricketer and current Director of the Board of Cricket Australia. A first-class cricketer for 19 seasons, 10 at international level, Michael has transitioned into the business community and eloquently talks about the parallels between business and elite sport, teamwork, communication and perseverance to create a winning team. Michael is one of Australia's most enduring and popular professional sportsmen. His record-breaking 19 first-season cricket career is not best defined by the number of tests played or wickets taken, but rather his perseverance and longevity. And even his off-field demeanour, over 10 seasons, he was recalled to the Australian side no fewer than 12 times. His determination and ability to prove himself regularly outweighing the selectors' preparedness to write him off. If one quality defines him, it's the contribution he makes to his team environment, be it at national, state, or even his own club level. The good of the team comes before the good of the individual. Every time, Michael wants to share with business people the vast lessons he has learned from playing cricket at the highest level in the team, more successfully than any other in history of the game. Through Michael's elite sports and business backgrounds, he is quickly becoming a specialist in clearly and insightfully presenting the invaluable parallels between business and elite sports. Teamwork, communication and perseverance, discipline, respect, ownership, communication, and even the way you package yourself up as a product. These qualities and attributes are as applicable to business as they are to elite sporting arena. Michael is a director of the Cricket Australia Board, and during his 2.5-year involvement, he was highly involved in the restructuring of the board to a 9-member, independent, skill-based board. The role is responsible for the governance and structural operation of Australia's favourite sport. Since 2006, Michael has been an active member of the Australian Indian Business Council. He is the founder and director of a consultancy firm that facilitates Australian and Indian business relationships through specialised projects, integrated solutions and strategic advice. The focus industries are education, agriculture, mining, energy and resources. He is also an advisory council member of Opportunity International, a not-for-profit charity that partners with microfinance charities in India and Southeast Asia. Michael has also worked in media with Channel 10 and Triple M. He is currently studying part-time for his Masters of Business Administration. The combination of these activities provides Michael, unlike any other, with a unique lens to view the incredibly close correlation between professional and sports and business. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I invite Mr. Michael Kasprowicz to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, of course, students, congratulations. What a fantastic day. And I think, I think it's important to recognise special moments like this. Life needs symbols. You need to remind us of achievement, of the journey that we've taken. I do have to remind you, though, it's only the beginning of this journey. And of course, there's lots of lessons you've learnt through your time with JCU and in this moment. So I'm asking you just to reflect on your personal journey, but I thought it was really appropriate for me today to share with you a couple of my lessons that I learned. The most appropriate lessons, the biggest lessons I learned from my previous career, that 19-year cricket journey as a player. And in many ways, I had the opportunity to live my dream. It's pretty easy though. I think these two lessons, I'm going to keep it simple for everybody. For a start, there's only two. And also, they both start with the letter P. So there's a good takeaway in this. And that it's understanding how perception works. And the second one is possession, the ownership of your journey. Now, fortunately, you already know these. But these are two lessons for me that are most important in that nobody sat me down when I was 17 years old in a Queensland cricket dressing room with Alan Border one side, Carl Rackerman and the other, two absolute idols and icons, if you like, of Australian cricket. They didn't sit me down and tell me these are the most important lessons you will learn through your journey. I never read it anywhere. I never saw it or anyone spoke to me about this anyway, but I'm sharing this with you today. Because I think with, I guess, a good judgment, but also an accountability as a sportsman, we understand and we experience those two lessons more than any other group in society. Perhaps politicians, I gather. And understanding how perception works. Now, I'd imagine before we even started today, for those that did know that Michael Kasprowicz, former cricketer, is coming to speak to us today. Perception, you'd have this image in your mind about what I'm going to tell you. I'm sorry to disappoint the cricket followers out there. I know there's a few. We're not going to talk about the Australia-India Test series coming up. We're not going to talk about Steve Smith, David Warner rejoining the Australian team before the World Cup next year, or even a couple of Shane Warne stories. I really apologise that I'm not going to share those with you. But what I am going to do is, as I mentioned, talk about understanding how perception works. But more importantly, as a sports person, we understand when you get branded, you get put in a box, you're faced with opinion. The only way you can influence perception, and it's pretty difficult to change perception totally, is through behaviour, by action, by doing something a little bit differently from the ordinary. For those people that, the time you've spent in Queensland, I'm sure that you've noticed how perception works, an opinion. By politicians, there's the left or the right side of politics. There's football, rugby league, state of origin. Of course, you might have been exposed to some of that. There's maroon and blue. And immediately, I love you and I hate you. But understanding how you can change or influence that perception is so important. So for me, I finished 19 years of playing cricket for Queensland, and sure, there was sustainability and a resilience and all these other lessons you learn along the way. But the one thing I did learn too was that, and one of the things I'd try to do was challenge the paradigm continually and find a way to play where other people don't play. So I decided to do possibly the hardest thing, I think, for certainly a sportsman to do, is go and do tertiary study after you play cricket. No coaching or commentating for me, because that's the easy job. There was all those jobs and opportunities sitting there ready to be taken. But for me, I wanted to challenge myself. So I went and did an MBA at the University of Queensland. There wasn't any liberties with it. It was pure hard yards. And as everyone in this room knows how that perception thing works, when you come to Australia, not only are you dealing with perception, your perceptions of this country, or the education or the experience you're going to feel, but also you're dealing with the perception, but more so expectation. Not only your parents, more importantly, I think in a lot of people and countries, and my family is grandparents, because their perception of Australia and the education we have here is so different from what you have just experienced. So I've got to say that congratulations, like I said, for doing this degree, but you are now the best advocates that we have in this country for everything that you've enjoyed. We think, our perception, Australians, we think everything's great here. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Education's there. The weather's great, of course, here in Brisbane. People are friendly, but there's a perception out there that it's not. So I ask you to go home, and not only your friends, your family, grandparents, you can actually change their perception, or influence, I should say, their perception about Australia, about the wonderful experience that you've certainly had. The second one, starting with P, for me, is possession. Owning your journey. When you think about sport, there's lots of opportunities, really, to have excuses, to blame someone else. Sport's easy because we've got, and cricket, for those that understand the game of cricket, we've got multiple influences, I did, on my performance that I have no control over. The weather, there's a pitch that we play on, the grass, the ball bounces, and umpires with crooked fingers. That can dictate how successful I'm going to be, my performance. So that's one of my lessons, great lessons, was really understanding acutely that I can only control, and I have ownership about my journey. There's all these other influences that happen. And the cards that I get dealt in my hand might be pretty grim, but it's up to me to play them the best I can. And I do think that's everyone in this room, as I mentioned, understands that. That's why you have taken the opportunity to step outside your comfort zone, or what your perceived comfort zone was, by coming in and getting educated here and coming to a great institution like JCU. And through that experience, as I said, you have had that ownership. You can control your journey. And that's what I'm saying about the journeys, the symbols. For everyone in this room, you're at the start of your journey. For me personally, I'll share with you really quickly, that I've now spent nearly 30 years in the business of sport, as I like to put it, and through the different lenses of an athlete, management, the administration of the governing body of this great game of cricket. But right now, I'm looking at the ways that I can actually step outside what I know right now and test myself out once again and challenge the paradigm of doing something else. So I actually, from my point of view, my next stage of my life, coming from the business of sport, I want to get involved in the sport of business. And I'm sure everyone in this room does in your special way. So I would hate, and I never intended to stand up here and spend too long on this. I wanted to give you a couple of short little lessons that you can take home, use them in any way you can, in any way you like, adjust them. But as I mentioned, you understand them already because you're living it, which is so important. And then again, I didn't want to talk too long because you've got a place to go and people to celebrate with, of course, from this wonderful moment. So I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to come and share with you these couple of lessons. I wish you all the very best in your journey, and all the very best for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Chancellor, I invite Ms. Zain Abbasad to deliver the graduate address.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Chancellor, Mr. Michael Kasprowicz, members of the official party, faculty staff, honored guests, JCUB alumni, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and congratulations to the graduating class of 2018. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank Mr. Kasprowicz for the enlightening, motivational, and inspirational speech. We really appreciate it, and we will take your words on board as we continue our journey towards success. I'm eternally grateful and honored to be standing here representing the 2018 graduates. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank the James Cook University Brisbane for the entire support you have given us during our university term. To our JCUB administrative staff, enrollment and finance team, librarians, job links recruiters, to the members of all the faculty staff for awarding us the scholarship every trimester. It indeed helped us a lot. And to our friendly learning advisors, the student counselors and advocates who were always there when we needed them. And last but not the least, my one and only JCUB Student Association, previously known as the James Cook University Student Council. Our most heartfelt appreciation as well to our families, relatives and friends, and loved ones who are here with us today, and also for those who are not here and watching us right now. We thank you for the support and encouragement throughout our journey up to this very moment. May I please request all graduates to please stand up, face your loved ones, families, and friends, and joining me in giving them a warm round of applause. Thank you. You may all sit down. Thank you. This day is just a very special day for each one of us here. The sacrifices we have made to get at this point in our lives are just unbelievably worth it. We all came to this city with a brave heart without realizing the hardship awaiting us, how to pay our tuition fees, how to find a job, and how to earn money with limited hours. We all have struggled to get good grades while multitasking from working morning to evening. Well, guess what? We made it, and let's give ourselves a warm round of applause for a job well done. Through the whole process of being a JCUB student, we learned each other's cultural differences and have embraced it. Let us not forget the friendships we made, the bond we have established, and the memories we have had. Our dear JCUB, we will miss your student lounge, your free Wi-Fi, your free sleeping bags, I know in the student lounge, your free multicultural lunch, your free microwave and fridge because they're actually our lifesavers, your free printing, your free air conditioning, of course, Brisbane, your free tours, your free bottles of water itself, and most of all, your free USBs. We will definitely miss you. Most of you may or may not have found the right job yet. Remember, good things come at the right time. Figure out what you're best at and work on it. But always keep your feet on the ground. We are on to the next phase of our lives, So continue dreaming big. Whatever it takes for you to get there, to your dreams, to your goals, please do not give up. Continue taking risks and trust yourselves that you will successfully achieve it. As the saying goes, look for something positive each day, even if some days you have to look a little harder. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank these individuals for making my university life colorful. First of all, to Ms. Shirley Jones for guiding me with the decision-making for the Student Council, to my dearest professors who were so understanding and supportive, to the previous executives of the James Cook University Brisbane Student Council for entrusting me with the council. A special mention also to our ex-president, Tawanda Clive, for flying from Hamilton Island just to witness our graduation today. And to my previous executive club presidents and members, you know who all you are. And I'm not gonna mention every one of you. But thank you for making my life crazier, fun, stress-free. And to my group mates and any mates who have made their assessment at least on a passing grade. And to every single one of you for making this speech not as nerve-wracking as I expected it to be. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Kasadeng Kwamyindi, Badhaiho, Sinchukmong, Felicidades, Gratulatie, Maligayang Pagbati, Gongshi Tadya, Tabrik Migam, Tibriklar, Parabéns, Hongera, Herxlishay Glukwinche, Vitayu, Tahanina, Selamat, Pozdravlayo, Omedeto, Chukkahe, Badhwe, Suba Patum. Congratulations to everyone. Be bold, take risks, and always do your best. Thank you.
Thank you, Zane. Chancellor, I have pleasure in inviting Professor Stephen Naylor, Chair of Academic Board, to deliver the closing address.
Chancellor, Ms. Serena Russo, Manager Director of Serena Russo Group, Deputy Chancellor of Tropical Environment and Societies, Michael Kaspowicz, and other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, children, my university colleagues, and most of all, graduates. Let me first add my congratulations to you, the graduates, on the significant milestone in your life that you have reached today. You have completed your studies and deserve both recognition and congratulations. When the Vice-Chancellor asked me to give the closing address, I was honoured. I for a moment thought I might talk about my illustrious cricket career as an opening batsman in the B-grade fire brigade team at Redcliffs. But then I thought perhaps that might not be appropriate and I might be better speaking about something that I had succeeded in. Of course, it's a truism that nothing is ever achieved alone. So the parents, partners, grandparents, children, brothers, sisters, friends and supporters, to all of those people who are here for the graduates, physically or in their thoughts, let me acknowledge you and all that you have done with and for the graduate so that they may reach this point in their life. And while you deserve to feel very proud of your graduate, it is also just right for you to take a quiet, personal pride in your graduates' achievements, for surely they would not have been there without you. Graduates, I also acknowledge the university staff, your professors and lecturers, your guides on this journey, and the professional staff of the university who have played their important part too. I can assure you that this day is as important for the whole university as it is for you. You are testament to our work. Your success is our success too, now and in the future. You are forever a member of the JCU alumni. We claim you and we will watch your achievements from here with great pride. Graduates, while it's very important that we thank all of those other people, as this ceremony draws to a close, I return to you and to your achievement. Today is indisputably your day. Because you have successfully completed your degree program, you came into this room wearing some strange medieval-style clothing. You've sat down and you've listened. You've formally become a graduate. You have walked across the stage and received your degree certificate, your testament, and to that applause, you sat down, listened again, maybe checked your phone, and now you're ready to leave, celebrate, get on with the rest of your life. What a great result. And every single person here, and many of those who are not, wish you all the very best for this journey that lies ahead of you as you realise the wonderful and fulfilling life that will surely be yours. In a few minutes now I want to focus on a smaller matter, the rest of your life. Right now, you're thinking about where to from here. You may be feeling excited, relieved, perhaps a little anxious, grateful to those who have helped you, justifiably rather pleased with yourself. More than likely a mix of all of these emotions. So what happens now? Is there a way of knowing? I think back to Michael Kasperwich sitting between Carl Rackerman and Alan Border. Is there a way of knowing? Well, I think there is. So graduates, let me share with you some observations and some tips for the journey. And I borrowed many of these from our Vice-Chancellor, Sandra Harding. There is a roadmap, and your fulfilling a professional life from here will have 3 phases: exploration, discovery, and delivery. First, let's talk about exploration. Chances are most of you are eager for that professional life that lies ahead of you with your new degree, and you want to get on with it. If there is ever a time in your life to go for it, it's now. Degree in hand, energy, enthusiasm, optimism and new ideas. The world really is waiting for you and what you might contribute. So this first phase invites you to explore widely and deeply, to understand what's out there, to try things on for size, see what fits. It will be the time for you to challenge yourself in what you know and how you know it, in how you work with others. To learn more in your professional area and about your profession, but also about what motivates you and how you make the best of your professional self. In this phase, be prepared to change your direction, to move around if that seems the right thing for you to do. Don't be in too much of a hurry, but don't get stuck. Explore everything that comes on offer. This is the time for exploration, that transition from being a student to being an early career professional. You get the chance to try new things, to make the odd mistake, but ultimately to continue to learn. For it is through this exploration that you will reach the second phase of your professional career, the discovery phase. There'll be some aspects that you find that don't excite you. They don't fit your interests or your capabilities. But there will be aspects of your professional practice, of your industry, which will enliven you. A point will come when you arrive at that critical moment. You will, from that point in time, be a professional, where others will look to you for your expertise and guidance. You will have a special role to fulfill, and carry obligations and responsibilities to your profession. And having done that, you will enter the final phase of your professional journey. And this is the hardest time of all, to deliver. While you will have amassed considerable professional knowledge and expertise by this time, even more will be demanded of you. This is the time for unceasing learning and development, to be the best professional you can be in your field, to display the latest knowledge, the highest standards of ethics, and to work with the greatest of integrity. You may even become a leader, someone who shows others the way and assists the formation of the next generation of professionals. This is where you deliver on your potential as a professional. And this is the phase that lasts for the rest of your professional career. But, graduates, here's the thing. As you will learn, your journey from here will demand more of you than that roadmap might imply. Think about it this way. The person you are today has been forged in your life experience to date and informed by those you look up to, both professionally and personally. You will have had good role models, people whose example has influenced you, people who you admire, people you don't want to disappoint, as they have shown you what is worthy, what is right, and what is wrong, both professionally and personally. And those people already know the deep truth of the matter that you too will come to understand in time, that it isn't their professional, it's the professional you. You are that person. Let your life be governed by who you really are. Stay true to yourself and take the lessons you have learned into everything you do. When you try to live someone else's life, you eventually get caught out. The great American writer Mark Twain wrote about two important days in our lives. The first is when you're born. Pretty important, you wouldn't be here otherwise. And any parent knows that a birthday is a great day of joy, of hopes and dreams. On that day, those people around you will wish for your health and happiness and that you might fulfil your potential, no matter what that might be. It's truly a wondrous day. But there is that other important day in your life. And Mark Twain writes that second important day in your life is when you find out why. Graduates, you are on the cusp of that second important day. From today, you embark on the journey to find out why you are here, the reason for you, and whether it will matter to this world whether you are here at all. So, graduates, as you leave this ceremony, I ask you to think deeply about the journey ahead. And as you explore, discover, and deliver, to consider doing three things. First, be worthy of the education you have had and the life journey that awaits you. Second, be worthy of the dreams and hopes those who love you and have supported you through these studies. And most importantly of all, be worthy of you. Become the professional, the person of your dreams. Become the person that you were always meant to be. Use your life to make the world a better place for you having lived in it. Graduates, goodbye and good luck.
Chancellor, the ceremony has now concluded. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, we will have refreshments served in the foyer. We welcome you to mingle, network, and take plenty of photographs. Would the Assembly please stand? The Chancellor will now lead the academic procession from the auditorium. Thank you.
you.